So much fun, you'll split a rib. Summer, winter, fall, we'll checkmate them all with a chess for children games.
Hello everybody, this National Master Steve Colding. How you doing? How you doing? How is everybody doing? Well, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. I feel really good. And today I feel really good, and we're going to add an extra prize. And well, I don't know what it is. It'll be a secret prize if 6 people beat me in the Simul today. We only have 5 prizes, right? And no one's won. So you got to remember that in order to win a prize, you must first be a subscriber. If you subscribe, guess what? Then you'll be eligible for all the fabulous fantastic prizes that we have. What are the prizes that we have if you become a subscriber and beat me in the game of chess? Well, tell you what. If you become a subscriber and you don't even have to beat me in the game of chess. If you become a subscriber to the top 10 subscribers, we will give you a prize today. But you first have to become a subscriber. All you have to do is become a subscriber and play, and then you will win a prize. What are some of the prizes? Well, we'll show you right now. I hope you enjoyed the prizes. We'll be showing you what they are. We'll also be showing you videos during the day. But the real reason everybody's here is because they can play in the Simul, which means all of you get to play me. I play several people at once. We'll have pictures and stuff up to show you what that's like. But I'll be playing at least 20 of you, and I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 to 1. Sometimes I leave a little early because, you know, I'm old. I gotta take naps. Anyway, we'll be playing and you'll be playing me, and while you're playing me, I'll be waxing poetically and answering your most important questions. I look forward to answering your most important questions. So if you want to play me, and let's go get most of the people now. If you want to play me, you have to go to LI Chess and look for, let's see, big board. Let's go to big board. You have to go to LI Chess and look for NMCLDNG. NM stands for National Master. That's what I am. You get a chance to play a master or get crushed by a master. Anyway, you'll play. You will have 15 minutes and 15 seconds to continue your game, to play your entire game. I have an extra 50 minutes because, hey, I'm playing more than 20 people. I need a little extra time, and we found out that through this kind of stuff that I need the extra 50 minutes if I don't want to lose like 20 games on time. Now, today's saying, but a man's reach should exceed his grasp. Or what's a heaven for? 20 players minimum, 40 players max. Good luck to all, and follow me on commentary. Follow me on Twitch for commentary. And now we're going to begin. Okay, we have, how many people do we have? We have no people yet. I guess we'll wait around till some of the people do. You see that I'm streaming. If you want to stream, it's NM. This is the perfect time to come in and see all you guys coming in now. I've got 7 people already. 7, 6. One guy dropped out. 5 to you, sir. 5 to you for dropping out. Okay, and we'll let's see, a couple more people. Fire on your house. Okay, for dropping out. We have 11. Come on. Okay, what are you afraid of? It doesn't cost anything. Okay, and we have prizes for those. Let's see, we got 21, 21? 21, is that what? Okay, we're going to start with 21. Okay, we're starting with 21, and I have no wins now, and I'll start with my first move of the tournament. Okay, let's get going. First move of the simultaneous exhibition. I don't know what the record for simultaneous exhibition is on LI Chess. I don't know what the record is for a regular simultaneous when the master goes around the board. But that's a good opportunity to beat strong players on simultaneous exhibitions. That's a good opportunity. And, oh, I played E3. I don't like E3. E3 is now at best, I'll probably get a French type thing. What are we doing? We're playing all these moves. Okay, there's nothing. Maybe. I would like to follow all the people. Sounds good. Okay, now let's see. Remember, follow me on Twitch. For commentary. Okay, let's see. I have this. I wonder how we're doing here. Let's see. I have E4. I have E5 here. I'm just playing random stuff. G6, we have a modern defense. Okay, center counter. I take these pawns. You know, I believe in rapid development. Developing my pieces as rapidly as possible to try to get out as fast as possible my pieces. So time, I think, is the most time, which is an element in the game of chess. Chess, like everything else, is made up of certain things. And the things that chess is made up of, there are 7 elements. You can follow elements on my website, chessforchildren.com, and it shows you what the 7 elements are. But one of the elements is time. Okay, so I like to bring out my pieces rapidly and in a fast way. Okay, this guy did that. He's trying to, he's trying to mate me quickly. I'm not going to scholar's mate. That's what it's called. Or the 3-move checkmate. Is it the 3-move or the 4-move checkmate? I forget what it is. Okay, Roy Lopez, one of the oldest openings, done by Don Roy Lopez de Segura. He was, I heard that he was actually a Jew, but I'm not sure. He was a Jew that during the, the Crusade, not the Crusades, but the Inquisition in Spain. He was definitely from Spain, but how much of him being a repentant Jew, I don't know. I'm not sure if that was a correct thing. Okay, here we have the modern. This is a little bit, that may have been a little inexact. Queen there, but you allow me to attack your queen now. Okay, 2 knights defense. That's a move that I play myself. Okay, right here, and now I'm playing d4. Okay, here d6, which is the Neo Steinitz. How you guys doing? Anybody talking to me? 18 viewers. Well, in the meantime, while we get ready for a good here for a good games and interesting games, I am going to show you one of my videos and see if you like it.
Chess for Children. We make children smarter.
Okay. Hello, Chess for Children kids. It's me, Mr. C, and today's subject will be Rook and Knight Checkmate.
Chess for children, kids. So much fun, you'll split a rib. Summer, winter, fall, we'll checkmate them all with a Chess for Children game.
The Rook and Knight Checkmate. Hello, Chess for Children kids. This is National Master Steve Colding, and today's subject is checkmate with rooks and knights. There are basically four types of checkmates that you can do with a rook and a knight. So if you have a rook and a knight and a few other things, these checkmates may be possible. Number one is Anastasia's mate. Number two is the Arabian checkmate. Number three is the corner checkmate. And number four is the hook checkmate. These are all done when you have a rook and a knight. Number one, Anastasia's mate. Anastasia's mate comes from a book called Anastasia and the Chess Game, written by William Heinz in 1803. It's a story about a little girl and how she beats her uncle in the game, and this is the mate that she uses. This is the starting pattern of Anastasia's mate. Take a few minutes if you're so inclined and see if you can solve it. Stop the video and look. It is check white to move and checkmate in 3. Now let's look. We have, how many squares does the king have? It has 2 squares, G8 and H8. Well, our knight can take away one of those squares, and it's being attacked, so it's a good idea. So knight to E7 check takes away the square G8, so the king comes here. Now, let's look at the position. A useful question you always ask is, what's stopping the checkmate? Well, with a little examination, we find out this pawn on H7 is stopping the checkmate. Okay, so then we say, well, how can we get that pawn out of there? Well, the most brutal way is to capture it, which is what we do. Queen takes, and now king has to take. Okay, now let's examine the position again. How many squares does the king have? The king has 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. H8, H7, and H6. Well, what kind of line is that? Well, that's a straight line. And what can attack along straight lines? Well, the rook. And if we move the rook to H3, all 3 squares, H8, H7, and H6 are taken away, and G6 and G8 are taken away by the knight. So is there any way to block? No. Is there any way to capture the rook? No. And so the game must be checkmate. Can't run, can't block, can't take. Checkmate. Mate number 2, the Arabian checkmate. This is the initial pattern of the Arabian mate. Now this is white to move and mate in 2 different ways. Well, the first move is knight goes to F6 and the king is attacked. So the king must move either to F8 or he must move to H8. If he moves to H8, take a second to see what move is the checkmate. Well, it's rook to H7. Okay, now we'll go back to the initial position. And here again, knight to F6, king to F8, and rook to F7 is checkmate. Very simple, but this checkmate happens quite a lot, so be on the lookout for it. The Arabian mate is probably the oldest checkmate known to us. It predates the actual game of chess which we play today, and it was found in an Arabian manuscript, hence the name Arabian mate. Checkmate number 3, the corner checkmate. Now, let's examine it. What's happening? How many squares does the black king have? Well, the black king at the moment has 2 squares. He has the square G8 and F8. And what else is happening? Well, there's contact between the black queen and the white queen. So take a couple of seconds and see if you could figure it out. Stop the video and we'll be right back. Okay, if you stop the video, then and solve the problem, congratulations. If you just want to see the answer, well, you lucky person, this is the time to see the answer. Okay, and now we're going to show it. The queen captures the queen on h8. Well, the king has no choice but to run into the corner and take the queen. Now, let's ask the question again. How many squares does the king have? Well, the king has 3 squares. It has the square it's on, h8. It has g8, the square next to it, and it has g7. Well, what piece is going to take away h8? Well, the knight can go to f7 and take away g. And what will happen about g8 and g7? Well, the rook takes care of that. So therefore, the answer is knight to f7. And that delivers the checkmate. If you solved that, congratulations. If you didn't, well, maybe next time. For the hook checkmate. Arrived at our final checkmate of the series. This is called the hook. So called because when you see it at the end, the pieces will resemble a hook around the king. Okay, now let's examine the position. How many squares does the black king have? He has 2 squares. He has e7 and e6. Well, what kind of line is that? That's a straight line. So that would lead us to the conclusion the answer is going to be either a queen or a rook. Okay, now this is rook and knight checkmate, so really in the end it will be checkmate with the rook. So here it is checkmate in 2 moves. Stop the video and check out and see if you can solve it. White to move and checkmate in 2 moves. Well, here it is. That was your chance to solve it. If you solved it, congratulations. If you didn't solve it, well, now here's the answer. Okay, the answer is queen moves to e8 check. Well, now the rook must take the queen because the queen is taking away the squares e7 and e6. So the rook takes the queen. Unfortunately, there's a rook on the back rank, and that rook takes the other rook, and the game is over. It's checkmate because the squares e7 and e6 are taken away by the rook, and the king cannot move to any other square. So there you have it, checkmate with the rook and the knight, the 4 different ways in which you can do it. Our next series will be on the morphimates and mates like morphimates. Okay, so this is Steve Colding, Chess for Children, signing off and saying, hey, see you later. So now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want, you can see more videos like that on my website, Chess for Children. And now we have some very interesting stuff going on, very interesting games. This one of them, I don't know how to proceed in this one. I mean, I need to bring my pieces out, but how am I going to do that? Do I hit at e5? You know, I actually think I think I have to play f6 here, but why don't I just castle? Castling, you know, you can't really go wrong with castling. So I think I'm going to do that now. Let's see, let's go back. I'm going to castle. Okay, and get my king so nothing happens. Here, he has a weakness at d5. Will it tell? I don't know. It looks like it's going to tell. Right here we have all these pieces. Bishop d7. I'm going to pin this knight, just so this other knight can come in the game. Now I did e5 and he totally ignored me. And now what do? Do I take and play d5? Do I play d5? I think I'm going to play d5 right away. I'm going to play d5 here because the position needs to be opened up. And now right here, I'm going to take this piece, which Seems like the right thing to do. Okay, let's see now. We have here, and now I'm going to play my knight back. I'm going to transfer this knight over to the king side. I think it'd be really useful. Oh, by the way, those of you who want to know, I now have 7 wins. 7 wins. And I have 14 games ongoing. Now, what do I do here? This is very interesting because he obviously wants to do, if he tries to do something like trapping this bishop, I could pin this and then he could move queen 4. You know, it looks like that the problem here is that I really don't believe in this because his pieces aren't. I'm going to try to attack. I could have played bishop b4, but I'm not sure I want to keep. I'm tying down his bishop because his queen is interfering with it. And here, well, I have to play queen e7 first, and now I threaten knight a5. Okay, here, and now I'm going to castle. Okay, now right here, I'm going to castle here. Okay, let's see now. We have this bishop e7. And now I want to play knight there. I think that will increase the weaknesses. Yeah, knight e4 looks like it's the right move to do. Knight e4. Okay, bishop takes. I have to take here. Yeah, I have to take here. And here. So what he does is, you know, really, what's he want to do? c5? I'm going to play bishop here. I'm just going to finish my development. Okay, now I played knight there. Now I could play queen here, or queen b3, or rook d8, or knight d7, which is along the lines of what he wants to play knight g4. If I play queen b4, let me play knight d7 because playing f6 might be good. I'm probably going to just rip this off, and this is checkmate. So I have now 9 wins. 9 wins. Now let's see what's happening here. Queen d2. And now I think I have to play f6 so that I can attack in the center some kind of way. Can he attack me with d5? I don't think so. I think f6 has to be played here. That was the idea, to undermine his center. Okay, here, and knight takes. Did I play knight takes? I play knight takes. Play knight takes. I have a lot of moves I can do, but knight takes. Okay, bishop takes here. And now this is sort of what we call an isolated pawn position. Here, right here, I'm going to play knight here. If I could get my knight at f4, I'll be very pleased. Okay, bishop d7. Now, I could play knight c3, knight takes, knight takes. I'm going to play, I could play bishop to g4, but that would lead to, I'm going to play knight c3 first. I'm going to play knight c3 and sacrificing a pawn. He plays here, and now I'm going to castle. Should I castle here? I think so. Castling. Okay, I'm going to castle. I might play my knight back to maintain my knight. Now we have here, I'm going to play bishop g5. I'm going to play bishop g5 here. Okay, let's see here. And now I want to do I want to do here, or do I want to play f5 or h6 or, let's see, bishop c5, bishop b4, f6. Can I do f6? f6 was the idea behind knight here. Plus I could freeze my bishop. I'm not sure I want it trapped in there. I want to bring it out. Okay, now here. Now, the thing is, if I play... play bishop takes, or I play knight takes. What if I play knight takes check? and bishop takes. Then I'm gonna play knight take, because now I can play my queen to e4, and that wins at least the pawn. Okay, knight there, and now let's play this move. The bishop is very useful in these positions. Okay, here I'm gonna take this pawn. Okay. Let's see, knight there. Now, I'm very sure that I can actually start sacrificing things. I could play a3, I could play knight here to here. He's gonna play c6. What can I do here to take advantage of this? If I play knight takes, I win a rook if he goes here, but is that enough? Okay, knight takes looks very risky. Okay, I'm gonna threaten, if I play knight takes, pawn takes, and then I play h3. Let me play my knight here. Knight here looks like it's gonna be pretty good. Okay, let's see now. That may have been a mistake, knight there. Okay, now I'm gonna play my bishop back. It's more, okay, knight takes pawn. He wants to play, why this move? Okay, if I play bishop g5 now, I could play knight d5. Let me play bishop g5. I'm gonna play bishop g5 first. Okay, knight here. Now do I play my knight back or do I play c6? Let me play my bishop e3. That threatens to win a pawn. Bishop takes now, queen e4. Now I'll do queen e4. And we'll see what happens here. Okay, he attacked me there. I have to move my bishop, obviously. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Now my knight can get to here, which I like very much, my knight there. Bishop there. Okay, I'm gonna play my bishop back. Okay, now we have h6, and the key is if I play my knight to c5. Let me play my knight to c5. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. We've got a lot of stuff going on. He's gonna play his knight there. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of things I could do here. I'm gonna play my bishop here. Not so much, I just want to see what he's gonna do. And now I can take my pawn, which is what I wanted to do. Okay, now here. A lot of stuff I got going on here. I could play queen c8. Let's play queen c8, threaten bishop takes pawn. Okay, now he says bishop takes, bishop takes. This is a pawn. This is a pawn. Let me take my pawn. Knight takes. Okay, right here. I can play, he played, what did he play? D takes e5, bishop takes. I'm gonna play queen takes. Okay, let's see what happens here. Knight there. And now, do I have the, could I play bishop takes h7? King takes 8. No, that doesn't quite work because of, but what if I play knight to g5? Or I could play knight to e4. Let's play knight to e4. Knight to e4 looks like a reasonable move. I'm going to castle. I have to castle, get my king out of Okay, now bishop there. Now knight here. And now I could let him double up my pawns. I could play, he wants to play h6 and knight there, or I could play bishop takes. We'll see what he wants to do here. I could play queen b3, but that, I sort of think that that's what he wants to do. Okay, do I play knight b6? Or do I play rook e8? Let's play rook e8 and see what he does. Okay, let's play rook e8. Okay, now he has played bishop f5. Well, I think I can hit that bishop, and if it goes back, I could play f3 here. f3. Okay, let's see what happens here. There. Okay, I'm going to take that. Or I could play bishop. No, taking it weakens the king side. It has to be played. Okay, bishop takes, bishop takes. Okay, there. Queen here. Could play queen c4. Okay, now bishop takes, knight takes. My king side will be a little exposed, but I think this is worth it. I think it's worth it for now. Okay, we have knight d7. Now we have a lot of stuff going on. If I play knight here, that forces him to make a decision. Okay, knight takes. Okay, pawn takes. Okay, let's see now. What happens? Queen there, queen there. And do I hit d5 right away, or do I play h4? h4 looks like it's a sensible move. h4. Okay, how we doing? Anybody talking to me? Sorry, guys. You guys are playing such interesting games, it's hard for me to talk to you. But anybody talking to me now? No, no one talks to me. Oh, and we could wax poetic. We could, hey, hello, how you doing? You're playing this game? Okay, let's see. How you doing in this game? Hello, you finally played e5, which I think e5 here is a reasonable choice, but I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. And you played knight takes e5. I'm going to have to take this. Okay. And now what do we have here? I have to take this pawn. Let's see. Okay, we have bishop there. Well, I'm going to have to take that. A pawn is a pawn. Rook g8. And now if I play d5, when your opponent attacks on the flank, you should attack in the center. Let me attack in the center. Okay, and he did there. Now, again, I could play, I think h3, or knight g5, or I think I have to do something, maybe bishop g5, or let me, that guy's got to go. Okay, now we have bishop there. Okay. Okay, now let's see, he's attacking my bishop. I'm going to try to smash this side open just a little bit more. Okay, let's smash it open. He took there. No, I could hit, he hits me there, I hit him here. Okay. Okay, right there. And now the point is, do I take this? I take this. Okay. And now I take this pawn. I'm hitting at another pawn. Okay, what do we got here? Knight there. Now, do I play e5? Do I play... What do I do? Do I play knight back? He'll just take my pawn. Let me take this bishop, which might give me an opportunity to attack on the d file. Okay. Okay, rook there. Rook takes. Okay, now I can play knight to g6, knight to g3, which would decentralize my piece. Could play g4, which is far too weakening. So I'm gonna decentralize my piece to get that bishop out of there. Okay, now let's see what's happening here. Okay. Hello has played a good move. Now he attacks several points here. I could just take it. This gives his I think I have to... His rook on the 7th is what I want to avoid, but he's also attacking my pawn. So let's start by exchanging everything off. Okay. So we have this move. d4. I'm going to play e4 here, which will attack his, and I can reinforce it. f5. Well, I'm going to play queen here. I need a couple more pieces in the game before we go crazy. Right now I'm going to attack this. Okay, I think I can chase him out of there. Now, we have this move here, which causes a lot of problems. I have knight here where he's going to back up his bishop. And then let's back up his bishop first. Let's back up his bishop first. Okay, now he has bishop there, upon which I can play knight to e5 right away. Or I could play bishop to g5. I could play knight e5. Now let's see what happens there. Rook there. Let me take. Okay, obviously I'm having a worse position here. So what do I need to do here? He can't take, oh, he can take that, but I can play h3. Okay. Okay, this is getting a little worse for me. Let me play my knight here. Okay, now we have this, where I can protect my pawn now and attack his knight. His knight can't revert and attack my bishop, so we're definitely going to do it this way. Okay, now bishop takes, queen takes, pawn takes, pawn takes. Now I have the option of playing f5 if he does g5. Okay, now I have several things. I think h3 is the move here, h3. Okay, pawn takes. And now I'm going to do c4. Okay, now knight had to move here, but bishop. Where's your bishop going to go? Where's your bishop going to go now? I'm going to take your bishop. Okay, let's see. There, bishop back. I'm going to play pawn here. Or I could play, let me play pawn here first. I'm thinking queen g6 might have won the game right away, but I'm not sure. Okay, so e5, knight f4. I'm attacking your f5 twice. Okay, now we have knight there, but I can take this, can I? Can I take this pawn? This is part of what I was looking at, taking that pawn. Now knight moves back. Now I can do the check, right? I can do, if I check you, you play c6. Oh, what if I play, let's see, what do we do here? Could we just do d4? Would d4 be, let's try d4. d4 looks simple. Okay, now we have this move, and I'm going to play knight e5 now. Knight e5. Okay, right here, I'm going to take. Have to take. Okay, we have there. Now, what do I have? I have knight takes bishop. Well, this bishop, I mean, I like my knight a lot better, but knight takes bishop. What am I going to do? Okay, I can't think of anything else to do. Queen there, and do I do knight b6, queen b4, or could I check you? If I check you, you play c3. I could play, let me play knight here, because this knight, yeah, let me play my knight there, because okay, now we have this position. Now, I think I can play knight takes pawn. Yeah, I'm going to play knight takes pawn. This is what I'm going to play. Okay, I have a lot of the choices if I play knight takes pawn. Okay, let's see now. There, and now I'm going to play rook here. Okay, gives me another pawn. Takes. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't take this pawn. Okay, now let's see right here. Knight takes pawn. Bishop f5 or bishop or queen here. Queen here. Let me play queen here. Or I could play bishop f5. Queen a6. Bishop there. Queen here stops him. Yeah, let me do this first. Okay, let's do, at least that would force him. Okay, now knight takes. I can play knight takes. But he could play rook to g1. Let me play rook to g3. Okay, rook to g3. Attacks it again. Okay, now we have h6. h6. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to play queen c7. I'm going to play queen c7 because I need to protect it. Now I can play knight to d5. I can play bishop takes, knight d5. Knight d5, bishop e7. Bishop takes, knight d. Let's play just knight d5. I'm not so worried about that. Okay, now I can play queen g3 takes. What if I just solidify this pawn? This pawn looks like it needs to be solidified just a little bit. I'm just gonna solidify the pawn. And now I'm gonna play f6 on my part. Okay, let's see what's happening here. And bishop takes. Okay, bishop takes. Pawn there. But I'm gonna take your rook. Should I take with? Gotta take your knight. Should I take with the pawn, or should I'm gonna take with the pawn because I can establish a thorn pawn. Okay, now let's see. He protected his pawn, but is that good enough? I'm gonna play my knight. Let's see. What are we doing here? I could play knight c4 right away. I could play bishop c4. I could play knight e6. Knight e6. Queen d6. Let's play knight c4 first. Let's play knight c4 first. Okay, there I have to take this. Okay, now my opponent has offered me a draw, which is a very kind offer. Okay, if I check you, king there, and rook to the 7. This king gets very active. If I do c5 now, let me do c5. This limits the king from coming in. Okay, knight there. Okay, now rook here. I have a lot of threats when I play my rook there. I stopped the knight. I also... Okay, now, rook here. I have to play c3. Rook takes, rook takes. I have to watch out for Boden's move here. Okay, I could play rook d2. I could play knight to e4. Knight to e4 looks like it's a reasonable move. Okay, let's see. Bishop back. Now, I don't want to exchange off this knight and exchange off, and I could play knight takes and then play bishop d5. Let's see, which would be better? Yeah, let's play knight takes. Okay. Okay, f6. But I can play queen g5. Let me play this first and see what happens. Okay, g5, I can't allow that. Okay, let's see what happens. He's attacking my queen. My queen needs to move out the way. And at the same time, attack something. So my queen can go here, and if he protects it, or I could play queen f5. The two moves, queen b3, if he takes the pawn, bishop here. And where does the queen go? Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here, can go here, but then I play knight f5. Can go queen c4. Which would attack my queen. So tell you what, I could play queen d2, but that would block my bishop. Queen f5. Let's play queen f5. Okay, let's see now what's going on here. And I'm gonna play queen e2. Okay, knight b6. care about that. I could play a4, which was one of the things. I could play knight takes. Knight takes f5. Knight takes f5 looks like the move. Knight takes f5. Okay, let's see now. We have there. And now I'm going to check you. I'm going to check you here. Okay. Okay, pawn there. I'm going to push. I have to take that. It's not like I have a choice. Okay, we have that, and now I'm going to play queen takes. Okay, we have that, bishop takes, and now I'm going to take this. Okay, now we have queen there, threatening bishop h6. If I play f5, that stops that, right? Okay, now he took there, and I could just take this, right? I'm going to take this. Okay, and king up. Okay, let's see now here. Here I took there. I can check you, and that is me. And how many games do I have? I have now 13 wins. 13 wins is the game. I have 3 viewers and 13 wins. Okay, now here's the point. Do I take this? Red pawn, queen has to take, and then I can play here. And on the exchange up, I could play f5. I could take just here. Let me just take this, because this is just a hassle here. I can always stop his mate here. Oh yes, I'll take that. I will take that. Okay, check. Yes, I know. Okay. Okay, now here I'm going to take this. Okay, here and king up. Okay, now we have here, I'm going to play bishop f5. Okay, bishop f5. Let's see, queen there. There, I'm going to just take you. I'm just going to push. Just pushing. These pawns, past pawns must be pushed. And so now, how do we continue? Do we play knight d6? Let me play rook d2. Rook d2. Okay, now, how are we doing? Right? Okay, so I'm going to play bishop e3 here. It'll be sort of hard for him to protect everything. Bishop e3. Okay, let's see. Bishop takes here. Now, he played knight there, which I don't care about. Rook takes. Queen here, check, then queen here. But rook takes bishop there, check. Yeah, this has got to be the way. Rook takes. Okay. Let's see how we're doing here. We've got here, we don't have here. I'm going to bring my other rook in the game. Okay, there. Pawn takes. Okay, now he's at d5. Right? And now I can play... Can I play this rook over? Let me play this rook over. Or should I put this rook over? Right? Okay, let's see right here. Now, I don't have to be in a hurry to get that pawn. In fact, if I chase the queen out the way, do I play g5 or do I play rook takes? He's going to play here, which would attack both pawns. I could play f5 here, check. And now the king has to go out the way. Okay, and here, king there. If I play f5, I think, how is our time going here? And now I can play bishop to d3, or I could check him. I think bishop to d3 might be the better move here. Okay. See there? And now I have bishop here. Which is a check. Discovery, he did that, and now I'm going to do this move. Okay, now we have Hillel right here. He's going to be attacked. He will be attacked here. Okay, now there, I'm going to take the knight. I have to take it. Okay, now we have there, I have to consolidate this pawn takes. Okay, bishop takes, check, king there, and now I'm going to check you here. And I'm going to, it should be mate very soon. Knight there. Let me play rook here. Play rook here, or I play bishop here. I'm going to play bishop here. Okay. Now we have queen there. If I play queen here, which attacks the rook, and let me play, and the queen, and the bishop. All three pieces will be attacked if I play rook there. Okay. Knight there. Rook takes. Knight takes rook. Rook back. Okay, bishop here. And what am I? I take the rook. He takes the rook. I play bishop to d4. Okay, let me just play here. I'm just going to play here. Yes, and now I'm going to push this pawn. And now I have 13 wins on the way to 14. And now king moved out the way. Okay. And now what do I do here? Do I double rooks? I think doubling rooks would probably be the right thing to do. Okay, now I could play knight g6. I'm attacking the bishop. Not happy about my pieces. Okay, king there, rook takes. Let me play h6. Okay, knight takes. Pawn takes. Okay, and queen takes should be made. Okay, now I have 14 wins. And right here I have to take the queen. Okay, we have knight to f6. And let me play my king over, safety. Transference of, let me attack this pawn. Okay. Bishop e3 and b6. Okay. Okay, now we have that move. Okay, now I can check him, or I could play bishop here. And then I could check him. Well, why don't I play bishop here first? See where the rook is going to move. Bishop here. Okay, bishop there first. Okay, now take. Play b5. Okay. Okay, now I need to attack this thing again, but before I do that, I have to play b3 to stop him. Okay, bishop there. Bishop takes. And now if I play here, okay, let's see, we have here. Okay, and now I can start by moving my bishops into the game. Okay, now we have all of this, and now we begin to feel a little freer here. Okay, and we got our pawn back, and now I can play rook d6, right? Rook c6. Rook c6. Let's try rook c6. Okay. Now we're going to check you. Oh, we're going to check you now with this move. Check. We're going to see what happens. Now we get our exchange back, and our two bishops have infiltrated the pawn, and now we have good prospects to infiltrate with our queen. Okay, so that was a successful exchange sacrifice. Move the king, and now we're going to take the rook and see if he wants up. But now we're able to bring our queen in the game. Okay, with check. Okay, and now we have this move. Castle, we let him castle, and we can play e6. Maybe we can castle. That would be a lovely thing to do. Okay, knight back. And now we can play rook here. Okay, now we have moved the rook. Okay,
Just for children.
to d8.
We make children smart.
And now we can move, let's play a3. a3. A lot of things a3 does. We can move our bishop out the way. Let's play a3. Oh, we could move our bishop back. I'm going to play a3. I want to pass pawn if he's going to take one of my bishops. Knight there. Okay, right here, do I want to keep the bishop? Yes, I do. I want to keep my bishop. Okay, also stopping knight b5. Here. Knight c4. Okay. Okay, knight takes, there. Pawn takes, rook there. But here, that would mean... Okay, I don't want... I'm going to play... Wait a minute. This is sort of... If I play bishop here... Well, I can't move this. That's what he's saying. So bishop here and knight there. Knight takes, rook takes. Yeah, I'm gonna move my bishop here. Okay, rook there. Rook takes, or rook d7. Let's play rook d7. Okay, now let's see right here. Bishop there. Bishop d4, bishop there. I'm going to play my bishop here. Pawn takes, rook takes. I have to play rook takes because of the tension involved in the position. Rook takes, rook takes. Okay, check. I have to take. Take, king there. Well, I play king here. King here for now. Can't exchange off king and pawn ending my... I have to limit where his king can go. Okay, so rook there. Rook c8. Okay. Okay, now I can check him here. I think that limits it. This might be a draw. Even though I'm a pawn up. Let's check. Let's check him. Okay. Right here. Rook there. And now, what if we attack? If I play bishop c5, I could play knight e5. Could play e5. He wants to play rook d7. And I could just exchange off, can I? Oh, I can exchange off because of that. But if he plays here, after I play there, I can play bishop b4. I could play knight f8. That would stop all that nonsense. Let's play this. I don't like the idea of playing it. Yes, I'll check it. Okay, now we have this. King over. And let's protect our pawn. And let's attack this. I think he can just protect everything just barely. Okay, and how many squares do we have? Okay. We have knight there. Okay, and king over. Okay, knight there. Okay, let's see what's going on here. There, but I can take you, right? I can take you, and you're gonna take me, but if I take you here, like that, I can exchange off rooks next. Well, now I need to take this. Okay. King there, rook d7. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Now if I play king up, okay, my opponent has offered me a draw. Rook takes, rook takes, rook takes. Rook takes. He takes the pawn. And I will accept the draw. If I play rook takes, he can take that, and I will accept the draw. So we have our first draw. Congratulations, good job. Queen there, and now I'm going to check you here. Okay, I'm going to check you here. Okay, now he's got how many games? I've got 3 ongoing. I have 1 draw and 17 wins. 1 draw and 17 wins. Okay, now we have knight here. That doesn't look good. Did I miss something? Okay, let's see now. We have there. Oh, and now I'll take you check. Okay, and now we have, I have to move my knight. Unfortunately, it looks like I do. Looks like I do have to move my knight. And now I have to move my queen. So I could move it here, or I could move it to d3. If I go to d3, it just looks very difficult for him. Okay, now he did h5. I have to play my knight back. Okay, and we have bishop there. Okay, I can play knight g6. What about if I play knight g6? Okay, check. Okay, get my king out the way. Okay, let's see how we're doing. We have 3 more games ongoing. We have to see how we're doing in these games. So let's see, queen there. Okay, so I can play rook d7 here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, did you see what he had in plan for me? You see what he had in store for me? Rook d7? I was gonna play Rook d7, but then he just checks me at f1. So I'll play b3. Okay, play b3. Good game that he did. Okay, now what? Okay, there. And now if I play knight e5. I play knight e5 here. Okay, let's see, knight there. Okay, this stops a lot of nonsense right here. Okay, he took my pawn. Which I can play queen b5 now, but he'll play... He's also threatening queen here. Okay, he stole the pawn. Do I give him the pawn, or do I play something? Okay, now I have to decide, because this was a very deep idea that he played. I can play rook d6. He's going to come down here and check. I could play queen d5. I could play queen d7. Okay, this is a tough position. I have 3 more games ongoing. I could play g6. He's gonna win these pawns anyway. So let me move my king up. I'm gonna move my king up and then decide what to do. There, and now knight g5. I have to play king b3. Okay, bishop takes, pawn takes. Okay, we're looking okay. We've got 3 more games going. One looks pretty tough. This guy was pretty tough. Let's see, knight there. But I can take you. I can take you though. Okay. F3 was obviously the move. Because he had an intermezzo. Knight there. Knight there, I can play knight here. I can play here and then I can play. I'm gonna offer this guy a draw. Wait, am I a pawn up? He wants to take my pawn. If I push here, he's going to play here, so I'm going to play here first, so that if he pushes, check. Yes, I have to get out the way. Okay, I'm a piece up here. You should have played f3. If I take, then you move your rook down, check. Your rooks are protected. Okay, but this you're just a piece down there. Okay, good game. Thank you. Thank you, all of you, for saying good game. Nobody's talking to me on Twitch, though. I have 5 viewers on Twitch. And remember, those who win get a prize. What's the prize? I'm going to show you what the prize is right now. Okay. Well, I hope you saw the prizes. You could have won those prizes if, 1, you subscribed or you beat me. If you beat me and subscribed, or if you just subscribed, you would have won one of those prizes. But hey, guys don't want prizes. What can I tell you? Hey, Man Quick Chess, what can I tell you? How you doing, Man Quick Chess? First guy talking to me the whole time. How you doing? Let's see, where are we going at now? We're almost done with our assignment. We're almost done. We're going to see how this guys. Let's see, we've got 2 games. One is very drawish, I think. Okay. And king here. Okay, how we doing? Our time is looking good. Time is looking quite good. Okay, g5. I keep that pawn on the white square. Okay, now I come up. My king's starting to have his say. Okay, now all your pawns are on white squares. Well, these 2 are. Let's see if we could put them. Oh no, I'm going to exchange that off, or you put it on the white square. Okay, you exchanged it off. Let me take my pawn back. Infiltrate. Okay, now take. And let's see, can we... I think we can attack your queen now. Your king. Let's see if we can attack your king now. I feel good about this. Okay. I know I could give you the bishop. Okay, and now I'm going to take this with check and see where you're going. Okay, and now I'm coming in. I have how many games? 2 more? Okay, I take. Push. Push. It was a good game though, Den Queen. Okay, now I have that. And now let's see, can he attack me again? I don't think he can attack me again. Can I, hold on, let's see. This should be very close. Check. King there. I don't see how I could attack you again. So let's play G5, G4. Can I play G4? If I play G4, he's going to go here. I can't do that. I can play bishop here if I check you. And then play Queen C7. Okay, what do we do here? Do we check them? And then we play Queen C6? Or Queen C8? We check you first, then play Queen C6. Okay, I have time enough to think about this. I have to maintain check and then Queen C6. Let me check you and play Queen C6. And see, I don't like him playing Queen D1. Okay, how are we doing, Mad Quick Chess? Okay, what are we gonna do? Let's check them. Let's check them. Okay, and now Queen C6. I've got 2 threats. I've got the check here. But I don't see how to continue after that. I also have, let's see, well, I have Bishop G7, which is definitely, well, the check here is not so good, but I could do Queen C8. And so, let's see what he does. I mean, it's harder for him to play than me. I have 2 significant moves. Okay, as long as I protect that pawn there, I'll be fine. I actually have, well, not a material advantage, but at least equality. It's an interesting position. It's an interesting position here. His king can't move. Well, his king can move, actually. But where is it going to move? G4, then I just check at E6. And then I have checking like crazy. Okay, Okay, I might even be able to pick up a pawn or two. This is a difficult position. How about my other? This is my last game. My other opponent has resigned. So, it is between me and Calvaron Negro. Calvaron Cavalry? Black Cowboy? Okay, Calvaron Negro. Not sure exactly what that Calvaron, what does that mean in Spanish? Okay, 1732, but on the way up with a bullet. So let's see, we're at 1229. Now remember, it's me, Mr. C, Steve Colton. And in case some of you want to know, you could see some of my videos. Okay, now I can check you here, but that doesn't, I think queen here is a better idea. Oh, wait. Bishop G7. That was my idea. Bishop G7. Now I have the possibility of taking this for check. Okay, Bishop G7. So that's a thought. That's a move he's going to have to think about. Okay, King G4. Now it's a matter of I can take that pawn. Or I can play Queen C3, or I could play Queen E6. I could play E5, but that would be mated, right? I'd be mated by that. Queen E5. Okay. Let me play my bishop to E. Can't take the pawn. So I could play my bishop, then take the pawn, he mates me there. But I could play Queen C3. Which has a lot of different aspects to it. My queen can go to F3, which is mate in 2. Queen F3 here. My queen can go to H3. So I have several possibilities that I could do. Okay, so this leaves Queen C3, leaves a lot of possibilities. King can't go to F4. King goes back, I can check, take this pawn with check. That's very matish. That looks like check. Well, king back, check. King here, check. King here, check. Well, maybe he could wiggle, but still looks matish. Okay, now check, check. Now I can play check and check. And then king has to go F7. Right? Now I have to protect this pawn again. Check, king here, check. King back, check. Okay, that doesn't look like it's good enough. So I'm gonna push my pawn and get my pawn in. If I could get to E6, it would be pretty good. Whoops, get that out the way. Gotta push my pawn again. See what happens. Okay, if nothing else, I have a draw. That I'm not worried about. If I push e6, pawn takes, I have to take that. I have to take this. G thing would have forced me to take the draw here. And now I'm going to play e6, the next move. And I'm going to play here. And now this is serious because it takes away the f7 square. Now it's a serious threat now. And e6 is also very serious. So he's got a lot of problems here. I can just push. I'm going to go e6. Okay, I think, let's see, thank you there. And now I think I have the check. Yes, I think this does it. Because now check. Now if he goes here, right, and I take with check, I go here, check. Okay, now I can push the pawn. Or I can play queen f3 check. You can't check me anywhere else if I push the pawn. Push the pawn. And what's he gonna do? Okay, I don't see how he's going to stop me from getting... I have a feeling I missed mates somewhere. Okay, he's got... I think he has to give up the rook now, but I may be wrong. I may be wrong. I think he has to give up the rook. Rook h1 takes, queen e6, check, king g1. That doesn't look like it's going to be anything, though. It looks like my king can just skirt away. Okay. King can get out. If anything, it's a long, long combination to try to get a perpetual. But in the end, the good guys won. And hey, it looks like I'm going to get at least a draw in this game. So I've lost no games. Hey, that feels pretty good. I have a challenge. Let's see, who's the challenge from? Challenge is from, a casual challenge. No, I'm sorry, I don't take unlimited challenges because my time is limited. Well, I have to take that, right? I have to take, he gave up the rook. And now, is there any reason why, if I check here, okay, I think I can, okay. So now I'm going to check you here. I had so many possibilities. Okay, so let's see what our score was. Let's see what our score was. The Simo score is 19 wins, 2 draws. Congratulations to all of those who played. Thank you, hello. Now we have 1240. Since I beat you guys early, I think I'm gonna leave early. Okay, and just remember, it's me, Mr. C, Steve Colden, and it was hello, the one Canadian. How are you doing? I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you before. Are you having a good day today? You having a good day, one Canadian? I hope you are. Okay, now remember, my name is Steve Colden. Ah, great, fantastic. I'm willing to accept challenges, 5 minutes or less, not 1 minute. Okay, maybe 2 minutes, but not 1 minute. I'm just too slow and too old for 1 minute. So, okay, now, anyone else who wants to challenge me, I will give you 4 minutes to challenge me. If you don't challenge me in 4 minutes, I will then go off the air. And remember, it's me, Mr. C. Okay, the one Canadian, you will be right back. The one Canadian will be right back. Do I have any challenges? I have one challenge, and I'm going to decline that challenge. And I have no challenges. So you have now 3 minutes to challenge me if you want to challenge or play a game. You have now 3 minutes to do so. Okay? Well, less than 3 minutes because I'm going by. Okay, I'm back. So if you want to challenge me, okay, then therefore I am going to accept your challenge. Okay, casual 2-5. Okay, that's fine. We have 2 minutes and 5-second delay. That's very good. I usually play this English. Hey, you too. You too. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna play E5. Okay. Knight F3. Bring out my pieces. You made 1, 2, 3 pawn moves. Okay. 4 pawn moves. Every time you move a pawn, you create a weakness. Okay, now I have this. Now I'm not sure what to do. Let me just bring out my pieces. I'm not going to try to do anything spectacular here. Just bringing out my pieces. It is, after all, just a 2-minute game. And right here, I'm going to play bishop here. And bring out another piece. I'm going to bring out another piece. Okay, and now I'm going to castle. I think I castle. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, and now I think it's time for E5. E4, I'm sorry. I think it's time for this kind of move. Now I'm attacking his knight. Pawn takes, pawn takes. He could take here, but then I'll take the knight. I'm attacking the bishop. Okay, so I don't think we can get out of that. Knight takes pawn is no good. I just take it. Okay, pawn takes. I'm just gonna take it with my knight. This is protected enough. Okay, now let's see what he does. Knight g4, bishop f5. Knight g4, bishop f5 has to be played. Knight d5, I win the pawn now. Now I win the pawn. Okay, now I win the piece. Check. Okay, now I win the game. The game is on the way. Play rook there. Ask your queen where it's going. When you're up, trading is good, so I don't mind trading. Just keep bringing my pieces out. I'm up 4. I'm up 4 points. You can tell by looking at the. So he did that. I'm bringing my rook to the 7th rank. Rooks belong on the 7th rank. Okay. Double my rooks. This is usually what we do automatically without even thinking about it. Okay. Now I can win a rook here. I can win a rook by rook takes rook, queen takes queen, c1, king there. I am going to win the rook. I'm going to win the rook. I don't see why I shouldn't. I don't see why winning a rook isn't a good thing. I mean, other things can happen here though. And we're going to see. I mean, king f2, g3, king g3, knight h4, and then we'll look at it. I can still take. Yes, Jacob 0705. You are in a bad position. Check. Truer words never spoken by a man. Truer words never spoken. You're in a very bad position. And I'm going to take them. Now I'm threatening queen here, check, or knight h5 check. Either one. Knight h5 looks like it may be a little better, but we'll see. Okay. Let me play. Do I want to play? I'll play queen e1 check. I'll play queen e1 check. And let's see what you do. King up. Okay. Let me play rook here. Do I play rook there or do I check you here? I mean, there's a lot of things I could do. Oh, wait, hold on. Check. Okay, and mate. I did see the mate. Well, anyone else wants to challenge me? You have now 3 minutes to accept the challenge, or you want. Good game to you. You too. You too. Now, all of those. Let's do research. How many people have followed us today? Let's see. We have had 3 people following us. And that's Sable Conch 16. Thank you for following us. We have Wavy L2YT. Thank you for following us. And we also have Balam Hadza following us. Hey, False Hope, how you doing? We're in here. False Hope, good guy, has lots of nice tournaments online. One of the few people who do live tournaments here. Should have. And visit his channel. He usually has tournaments online at LI Chess at 8 o'clock most nights. Okay, you can check them out and see what's happening. Well, now that I have no followers, remember, it's me, Mr. C, and my website is chessforchildren.com. So please visit it, say hello. You know, if you get a chance, subscribe, follow me, do all that thing. Oh, False Hope. Oh, False Hope, haven't heard from you in a while. Give me a call when you finish streaming. Okay, I'm going to call you right away, False Hope. In fact, I'm getting off right now. Okay, everybody, I hope you have fun time. I certainly have fun. I know I have fun since I didn't lose today, and I had 2 draws. It's not 100% fun, but I did have a lot of wins, okay? So I had a whole bunch of wins and 2 draws. So being undefeated is pretty good. So remember my website, chessforchildren.com, and I shall see you guys later. So long. Bye.